Hello, my name is PANI. I am 70 years old today, but I'm a totally visually impaired person. I'll tell you how this come about in my case. And not only me, I had a sister also who's visually impaired. I was born in 1955, and my father worked in the government hospital called Tenlin Hospital. When I reached 7 years old, my mother went blind. The beauty is we don't know how to accommodate the blind to send for rehab or whatnot. With her blindness, she every day cook for us food. There is food on the table for us. In my family, there are 5 of us siblings. The eldest is my brother and 3 elder sisters. Among the 3 elder sisters, the youngest of them all, who's 4 years my senior, had polio and glaucoma. Although she went to school up to standard 6, she couldn't see the blackboard anymore, and she was struggling, so father told her she did not go to school, do the household chores, housekeeping and whatnot. For me, it was all okay until I started to realize when I went to standard 6, and the eye pressure goes up, I see a blue mist curtain in front of my head. I see things through a blue curtain, misty blue curtain. The pressure is normal, there's no misty blue curtain. So, out of concern, my family took me to a doctor in GH to check on me, and then he confirmed it was glaucoma, my pressure is high, and they gave me medicine to administer eye drops. The eye drops, no doubt, it was good, but it had a side effect. It constricts the pupil size. Normal pupil will go pinpoint. How do I know that? Daytime, I'm like any other normal person. I can go where and come where I like. But when nighttime comes, I'm good as a blind person. You put me in a cinema theater, I'm totally blind. I have to be guided to the chair. So these things went on till the age of 15. I was looked after by my elder brother because my father retired. I studied in St. Xavier's, Penang. At the age of 15, I lost my right eye. Without any hesitation, the doctor said no, the Singapore doctor, we had to do something. He operated my good eye so that the pressure will stay permanent forever. I was very happy, but I had one disadvantage. I couldn't see the blackboard at a far distance. So I usually use my ears to study. What happened was, I finished up to my Form 6 using my ears and I got through. But I don't know whether you can call me lucky or unlucky. Due to financial constraint, I couldn't further my studies. I started working as a temporary clerk of works in a housing cooperative society. One day what happened was, April 4th, 1981, I woke up, I saw very misty in my eyes. But I can still move around and read the newspapers. So family was worried, I too was worried because it's always very, very like, walking in a misty area. In Bahasa Malaysia, you call it kelabu. Nampak kelabu aja. So went to the doctor, private doctor, they say very good, very brilliant, he's good. Morning 10 o'clock, he checked my eyes using his eye microscope. But I didn't know, without my knowledge, I didn't know this guy was an alcoholic. And then he took a deep breath and told me, you have a membrane growing, you have to remove it. Like a stupid fool, I asked, why must you remove it? You'll be blind, he told me like that. And when you want to do the operation, if possible today evening, you come back. He told me that. So, as a layman believing the doctor, I said okay, but meanwhile I had a friend with me. Next to the clinic was a theater called the State Theater. I saw my last movie in my now good eye at 3 p.m. The title of the movie is called Urban Cowboy. The actor was John Travolta. When I came back, I saw this doctor using a mask. Those days we had no COVID, normally worn by dentists. He asked me to lay on the operation table. He didn't put any anesthetic drop, nothing. He plunged a big needle into my good eye, and when he pulled out, it tore my eye already. That is how I totally lost my eyesight. But luckily, I had a brother who well-to-do, took me several times to Singapore to get back my eyesight. Finally, we managed to get back the eyesight with a cataract lens. But that lasted for a short while because of so many assaults on my eye. My cornea went back. So we had a corneal transplant done in Singapore. After which I saw I can move with a cane. I have tunnel vision, but I can move independently. But as days went by, slowly, the vision went bad because of glaucoma. What I'm trying to say here, while in school, all of my friends knew I was having weak eyesight. I was very traumatized, especially by my maths teacher when I was Form 2. I used to do well in my studies, I always had top 5 bracket. But when I came to Form 2, my studies came down. And for maths, I scored 5 out of 100. The teacher purposely told me to pin my marks on my shirt, go to every classroom, 2 blocks in the school, and show my results and come back. From that day, I hated maths and I hated myself. Number 2, when I was transferred to Penang, people knew I had weak eyesight. 5 fellows would surround me and knock my head and all be smiling at me. I used to come home crying. This was the ordeal I'm going through. But somehow I managed to pull through life. I came for rehab at Gurney Training Center, managed to get an operator's job. I met my wife, got married after 10 years of courtship, and had 2 children. Today I'm retired, and my children have graduated. And that's how life is for me today. But friends, let me tell you, because I say I know, one picture is better than 10,000 words.
And just a few questions.
Yes,
how old was your mother when she had glaucoma?
I would say early 40s.
Early 40s.
Yes.
And you got the glaucoma from her?
Me and my sister.
Okay. And they call it congenital glaucoma.
Congenital glaucoma.
Okay. And you mentioned earlier that your son graduated as a lawyer?
Yes.
From King's College, London.
King's College.
Yeah, okay.
My daughter did architectural studies in IUKL. Okay. Today she's working as an interior designer in KL.
And both of them have no eye issues?
They have. They have.
What eye issues do they have?
Glaucoma, but it's well under control. Like I don't want them to go through what I went through. Luckily discovered now all is under control, the pressure under control. I must tell you this, if I had the medicines they're using today, I wouldn't have been a blind man.
Okay. So your children also have congenital glaucoma?
Yes, you could say congenital glaucoma.
Okay. You're quite certain they inherited it from you?
Beware when you have children who are born, shouldn't have very big eyes.
Okay. Oh, one more thing, sorry. When you did work, because you say you're retired, what did you work as?
I was a telephonist for AIA Insurance. I worked for a good 32 years.
And all the while as a telephonist?
As a telephonist.
Okay, thank you for the sharing.
I
hope this would enable more people to understand the issue of the faced by the blind and visually impaired community in Malaysia.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Pani.
Thank you, sir.
He taught me that courage isn't about not being afraid, it's about being afraid and moving forward anyway.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to show your support.